all well?
Yeah.
Good evening, yeah?
Yeah.
So the kids have just returned back to school from Christmas, and this has got me thinking about my school days. Now, I went to a school called Portchester Community School, which was the school that's once described by Ofsted as the school to go to if the school you wanted to go to was a massive chaff factory of high teenage pregnancies. And my time at school, it wasn't a good one, ladies and gentlemen, as I was bullied. I was in school, I was fat, tall, and I wore glasses. And they made it a living hell for me. They were always there calling me names like Fatty and Jolly Big Boobs. The teachers could be very cruel. And because I was being bullied, I'd often lash out because I wouldn't know how to handle it, which would often mean I'd have to go see the head teacher, which I hated. He gave terrible blowjobs. And if he wasn't in, I'd have to go see the deputy, and let me tell you, the cowboy hat didn't make it any better. But my main punishment was having to go litter picking, which would often involve me rooting around bushes, picking up any sort of crap that I could find. And this could be anything from like Coke cans to crisp packets to pictures of children in the showers. Yeah, you really would have thought the caretakers would have hidden them a bit better, wouldn't you? But still, can't really complain because at least I'm not getting the punishment my parents got when they were in school. As when they were in school, they were whipped as a punishment, whereas now they're whipped for pleasure. It's a bit weird, that, isn't it? That my parents' punishments in school have now turned into their fetish. I really hope that doesn't happen to me. I really hope my future wife doesn't go, "Do you want to spice things up in the bedroom?" And I go, "Yeah, sure. You go hold on that bush and I go grab the litter picker." But despite me lashing out, there are still quite a few teachers that really fully understood. Because I was like, well, what pet? A dog? Well, that would explain all the stroking. I just think we got on really well because I really enjoyed his history lessons. As in his history lessons, I got to learn about the witches in the 1600s. And I got to learn about this one woman called Ellen Davies who lived in Wales, who was executed by the English for trying to summon the devil. But what the English didn't realise was that she was actually just trying to speak Welsh. He also taught us about the Romans and how they changed the calendar. They introduced 2 months for a couple of their emperors. One of them was for Augustus, which was for the month of August. Another one was for Julius Caesar, which was for the month of July. I just think it's such a shame they didn't introduce a month for one of the lesser known emperors, Marcus Aurelius, because I could really do with a month of oral. He then decided to teach us about the slave trade, which made a number of kids in my class very uncomfortable. And because of this, I felt the need to address the elephant in the room. But the teacher wouldn't let me talk to her. And he actually taught us some quite interesting things about the slave trade. Like, did you know that English slave traders would often take their slaves via the Middle Passage when crossing the Atlantic? Leaving many of them with sore bottoms and unable to sit down. And he also told us that overall there were 12 million slaves that were transferred from Africa to America between 1532 and 1832, making it the world's largest immigration that the world has ever seen in the space of 3 hours. And that during that time, there were 2 million slaves that died when they're crossing the Atlantic. And what they do with those corpses is they would often toss them overboard, which is actually really difficult to do. You try wanking off a corpse while the others try jumping over. When I was in school, well, that's a dead corpse joke, so I also got to take astronomy when I was in school, and with the Apollo missions especially piquing my interest, as well as Neil Armstrong's words, "One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." I just thought they were so profound, with such a pivotal moment in human history that united us as a people and stopped the Cold War for just that one moment. Although I can't help but feel that someone missed out on an opportunity for some advertisement there. Can you imagine if they did? One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Moonpig.com. And did you know that Neil Armstrong only decided to go to the moon after having a massive fight with his wife? Yeah, he just said he needed some space. We always got to have a pun in there. And whilst they were on the moon, Yashua's for us to carry out some important research and to let off some bombs. Not for any scientific reason, it's just that that's what Americans like to do when they go to foreign lands. They were also asked to bring back some specimen samples for the moon, so they all had a wank in the petri dish. I also got to take religious studies, which is where you got to learn about different religions around the world, with Judaism being my favourite, mainly because of the story of Moses and how he led the Jews across the desert for 40 days and 40 nights, and who then received the 10 Commandments from God. These would be the same 10 Commandments that helped shape our cultures and our morals as we know it today. One of them being, thou shalt not covet a neighbour's wife, servant, or animal. Now that's a commandment I completely agree with, but I've got to ask, who at the time was shagging animals? Who was going, hey Jonah, you see that bull over there? Like, just grab that one by the horns, if you know what I mean. I also got to take, let's see what else did I do? Science, I also did science, where we got to learn about sex. And in those lessons, they helped us to dispel some of the myths regarding sex. Like, for example, one myth that went around is that you can't get a girl pregnant the first time you have sex with her. And this much I can confirm is true. Just as long as she doesn't have a pulse. Another corpse joke. It's two. Another myth that went round is that you can tell the size of a man's cock by his shoe size. I can confirm that this is not true. And I would know because I've got size 15s. And if it were true, my cock would be swinging side to side to walk, knocking people out. I also got to take geography, which is where we got to learn about the different cultures around the world and the way that they learn. Like, for example, the kids in Japan go to school to learn to become good with technology. The kids of France go to school to learn to become good great chefs. Whereas the kids of America go to school to learn how to swim in the shooting ranges. I also got to take English, which I hated, because all we do is read a book, write an essay. Read a book, write an essay. Read a book, write an essay. Honestly, I've done it so much now that I can't even pick up a Playboy if I run about how good their tits are. Well, that and poetry. Now, I hate poetry. I find it dull and I find it boring. If you like it, then fine, good for you. But it's not for me. I find it about as fun as drinking a pint of piss. And to make things even worse is that my English teacher would force me to write a limerick every week. Now, as I just said, I hate poetry and I hate being forced to do anything. So when I am forced to do something, I do it, but I do it in my own special way. The teacher forced me to write a poem, so I thought that I would show him. In order to appease, I do a striptease and wax the backside of my scrotum. Or, my life has turned into a state. I've got no one except my mate. I take loads of drugs, have an ass full of butt plugs, and my girlfriend I have to inflate. It was at this point my teacher started pleading with me, please, can you just do a normal one? I said, okay, just for you, I'll do a normal one. There was a young girl from China who cooked and worked in a diner. She was really short, she drank loads of port, and now she takes cash for her vagina. I've been Jack Bartlett, thanks for coming along.